I'm Amy Dufrane, the CEO for HRCI, otherwise known as the HR Certification Institute. I started out as an HR professional more than 30 years ago, and my passion for HR really grew deep throughout this journey. And I was offered the position about 15 years ago to be the CEO for HRCI, and I felt like it was a perfect marriage of all that I had learned from a practitioner perspective and as a faculty member at a university. Really elevating the profession was really where I thought that I could add the most value. And I was thrilled to be a part of this community, for which I was long before I became CEO of HRCI. HRCI and the Leadership Collective are working together to continue to elevate the global community to be more efficient and more effective in everything that we do. We're really excited to partner together, and we're looking for you to join us as we elevate the human resources profession. So I'm particularly excited to be at Transform. This is my first year here, and I am just excited about the energy that we're seeing from HR professionals from around the world that are here talking about how do we continue to elevate the profession? How do we involve technology in making us work smarter and better in everything that we do? I have 3 words of advice for HR professionals as they're continuing down the path of their professional development journey. The first is, I want you to never say no, because there are so many opportunities that come your way. And if you sit back and think about it, you may miss opportunities that you can take advantage of as HR leaders. So I encourage you to say yes, and embrace those opportunities. The second is, it is now more important than ever to build your community and your network. So look and lean on those people that are part of your community. Build it, because they're going to help you to solve the challenges that you're not only facing today, but tomorrow. And that's really key for you to continue to develop. Last thing that HR professionals need to be focused on as they're advancing their careers and looking at the future is continuous learning. Now more than ever, is it important for you to be investing in yourself? In the decades to come, we're going to continue to see the velocity of change happen. The pace is not going to slow down. So you've got to make sure that you're ready for what tomorrow brings. So those are the pieces of advice that I have for you as HR professionals as you're focused on yourself. So for more than 50 years, we have been part of HR's professional development journey. And that's just not one person, but that's over 500,000 people that we've impacted with the work that we're doing. And those more than 500,000 people are impacting the workplaces, which go into the millions of employees that are out there that are really doing the great work of elevating all of our businesses. So at HRCI, we are looking ahead. We are seeing the need to continue to build the community for which we have built for more than 50 years, because we know that pace of change is happening so fast that we need all of ourselves together to build this community, to lean on each other, to help each other out with these challenges that we have. So we're very focused on how can we continue to build that community. We're also looking at ways that we can prepare HR leaders for the change that's happening. We are putting together a lot of learning and around technology and around the pace of change and innovation that are all things that HR professionals need to have in their toolkit as they're thinking about growing their businesses. So those are some of the things that we're focused on at HRCI. So when I started in HR more than 30 years ago, I was in a very transactional role, and I really didn't feel like I impacted the business as much as we are seeing HR impact right now. CEOs want their HR leaders right next to them as they are making decisions that are impacting their business, and they want HR there. They want them to be a part of these acquisition discussions, any of the sort of discussions about going into new product lines. They want HR leaders there, and we are there, and we have the equipment to and the readiness to be able to move businesses forward. And that's what I think is so exciting about HR, and what an awesome time to be an HR leader. So never before have we seen the velocity of change happen at the pace that it's changing right now. And HR professionals became really well equipped during COVID-19 to really navigate these uncertainties. And that really prepared us to be able to support our businesses and to support the great work that HR professionals need to do to move our businesses forward. So I see that agility is essential for HR professionals because the change is happening at such a fast pace. The trends that I see that are facing HR and leadership right now are AI and machine learning and change management. Both in and of themselves are huge areas that we need to be thinking about and talking about. First, I'll take AI. We know that AI is important and we've got to invest in it, not only to upskill our teammates, upskill them for the AI trends that are happening, but we've got to prepare our businesses for this as well. How do we then impact those AI changes, which then morph into change management, right? Those are initiatives that we need to be thinking about as HR professionals because change is happening at such a fast pace right now. And we've got to be equipped as HR professionals, and we need to be equipping our teams as change is happening at such a fast pace right now. And this is a global trend that we're seeing. We're seeing this happen around the world. And we've got to make sure that we're responsive for our businesses as this change happens.